War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions.
James.
Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations, and there will be trouble. James and his cheerly chatter.
Boys, this place will feel just like something you get used to down here. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. Come to Daddy. Just a little further. Over here. You can do it. Over here. You can do it. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit. You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments are damn.
We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I miss her. I'm surprised.
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid. Happy birthday!
Birthday! Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Oh, man.
Having a good time?
What a Pip-Boy.
It wasn't easy.
I wish
keeping
I
this a
was
secret.
10.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were on to us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool. You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess. Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognat. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Now go on. I'm sure everyone else would like a chance to talk to the birthday boy.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What, are you two best friends now? Hey, Wally, I think Paul's gone soft on us.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, Paul. Why don't you introduce us to your new best friend?
Happy birthday, Sonny.
Dork face here? Happy birthday, dork face.
Are you having a nice time?
Having fun, I hope?
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you? Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go, a nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it is all for you. No sharing required today.
Attention, everyone!
I hope you appreciate the effort Amara put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason. Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault and everyone in it.
Time to cut the cake!
Andy, wait!
Birthday nosebleed.
Oh, no.
I am mortified about the cake mishap. I am mortified about the cake mishap. Simply mortified.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer. How about we share it? What are you, 5? Give me that sweet roll, I'm gonna pound you. Ugh, I don't want your nerd cooties. You're gonna be sorry you did that. We'll see how tough you are later when the grown-ups aren't around. Come on, Wally. You always have good ideas.
Yeah, I got one. The map.
Daddy, I told
Super
you not
cool,
to
right?
act all of
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
official.
Jeez,
I know
Wally,
you were
what's that
joking,
of the
but
game?
I'm not
You're
sure
me.
anyone
No
else
way.
did.
How's it going, pal?
I am
Always
mortified about the cake mishap.
Besides, that friend of yours
Mortified.
reminded that life is not all fun and games.
I didn't bring you a present, if that's what you're wondering.
It's supposed to be a
Nice.
party.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability. Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it.
You know, fun? You should try it sometime, Daddy. You might like it. But you're such an idiot. Just ignore him. Come on, don't ask me that. You know he would if I asked, but where would that leave me? It's bad enough being the overseer's daughter. If everyone knew I ran to Daddy every time I had a problem, nobody would ever talk to me again. We'll think of some way to get Butch back, I promise. But I'm not getting my father involved.
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that?
Maybe
One of the
Boat
3000
Rats.
A models?
You guys like that?
What piece of...
Can't believe
Thanks for
you're
coming,
10
Stanley.
already.
I know
Your
you were
mother
busy
would have
with
been
the
proud
water
of you, son.
Never mind.
Now
Everything's
go on
fine.
and
I
enjoy your
They
party.
come to this
Oh,
stupid
sure,
party.
nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up again last night. Good as new.
I wasn't worried. You can fix
Jonas?
everything, right? Anyway, I'm glad you could make it.
Thanks. I'll send him right
Just
down.
because I came to your party doesn't mean I have to talk to you.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
What are you looking
enjoying
at,
the party,
dork
Mrs.
face?
Palmer? I help with the decorations, you know.
So, what do you think we should
really?
call her again? It's gotta
Lovely.
be totally
You
killer.
did such a
Hey,
splendid
how about
job.
the Vault Dwellers? Get it?
Who wants to go around all day being called a Vault Dweller?
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party. They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it. Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Sometimes I think you really are as dumb as you look.
Glad you could make it.
Shows
I'm
how
glad
smart
to
you
be
are.
here. I think it's important
Here's
to keep
one.
in touch with the young people.
Wally
You
the
know,
big
it's
cheese.
part of my job. Plus,
That's you,
well,
Butch.
I
The
like
big
parties.
cheese.
Nice try, but shouldn't it be the big cheese as
Well,
well?
it's been nice chatting
Why
with
do
you.
you hope? You're
Thanks
gonna be
for
really
coming.
sorry you messed with me, punk.
Are you having a nice time?
Thank you for coming, Miss Beatrice. I hope
Happy
you're having a
birthday,
nice
Sonny.
time.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't have
Just
missed
be
it for
patient.
the world.
You don't want to
That
ruin the
dear boy
surprise,
is
do
like
you?
the sun to
Go
me.
ahead. Jonas is waiting.
Come on, you guys can do better than that. You need a good name.
How about Hell's Overseers? Yeah, I like that.
Well, at least it doesn't have your name in it somewhere, which makes it better than any of your other ideas.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it? Hold on one more minute. I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise? The overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him. You can do this. Careful, it's a rad roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less round roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with a big cane on.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
Is there a problem anyway? So, I'm the officer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, GOAT. Everyone here in the vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the overseer says? We're born in the vault, we die in the vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar? That's what the overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here. That's not the way it works, and it won't do to go around asking questions like that, especially not around the overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know, but it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have, because what's up there on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. Your mother, she was beautiful. But beyond the beauty you've seen, there's just so much those old photos can never show. And she was passionate. About life, about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, son, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner. Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine. Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old... Hey, sport. It's been a while since you stopped in here to see us. It's the big GOAT day today, right?
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amara.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
She's not the Butch. Go run
I'm
and
not
tell
scared
your
of you,
daddy on
Wally
us.
Mac.
What's the matter? Hey, look, it's Smart Mouth. Afraid I ain't got time for your fancy words right now. So beat it. None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
Did you know the odds of a Vault-Tec shelter failing are 1,700,000?
Maybe you're right. We can deal with her later.
97.
Come on, tunnel snakes. This little bitch isn't worth our time. Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father is the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through. I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
Hi, Stanley. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I've got other things to do.
I've got this headache that just won't go away. Even with the pills you gave me last week, it's the lights. I think they hurt my eyes. Come on, people, find your seats.
Morning. Hey there.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brutch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonance chamber." What's your response? Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor stepped out for a while. What do you do? Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do? Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed? Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it? Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and... Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well... there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your tests before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants.
Get out of my face. I'm thinking of going with Overseer for the last one. What did you put?
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See
We'll
you tomorrow.
talk to your little friend later. Yo, Teach, I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit that I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time? Allow me to savor the moment. Now then, let's see. Really? Interesting. You've surprised me, Butch. I didn't think you had it in you. Hairdresser. Who would have thunk it?
You're so full of it. That isn't true. I'm all done, Mr. Broch. I guess. Wait a second. Can I have it back? I think I need to change one of my answers.
Just calm down a minute, Paul. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. Let's see. Yep, just as I thought. You're slated for the engineering track. Congratulations, Mr. Hannon. You've passed the goat.
Oh, gee. That's not so bad. Engineering, all right. Snake life forever.
Good to see you.
What? What do you want, nerd?
Mother can't wait to find out if I'll be going into science or home economics.
Science. Well, perhaps. Let's see what the goat says. Well, maintenance department. I hope your mother will be pleased. I'm sure Stanley will be.
What? I hope you weren't just talking to me. Oh, hi. Why are you talking to me?
Well, well. Pip-Boy programmer, eh? Stanley will finally have someone to talk shop with. Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying. Surely you have someplace better to be than hanging around my classroom.
Freddy, it's multiple choice. You can't really still...
Snake life forever.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Back off. Anything is possible. Even an A.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Cross.
here to save you now.
Selfish and insolent.
You need to know this.
Come on, wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up! Don't be a smart mouth! This is serious! My father's men are looking for you. They've already killed Jonas. You've got to get out of here! It's your dad. He's left the vault. My father thinks Jonas helped him escape. So he had his men. My God, they killed him. They just beat him and wouldn't stop. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just sorry you had to find out like this. I know Jonas was your friend. But we've got to go now. My father's men will be here any minute. Not anymore, apparently. But are you honestly telling me you had no idea your dad was leaving? He really didn't tell you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan. Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in. We don't have time for this! Trust me, security doesn't know about the tunnel. Just my father, and me. Maybe this pistol I stole from my father will make you feel better. Go ahead, take it. And then let's get out of here. Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck! I'll meet you at the vault door if I can. But don't wait for me.
There he is. Hold it right there. God, I hate these things. Get it off me! I knew you'd.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
No, I can't go back in there. It's dark, and there's rat roaches. No, I mean, it's not the dark. It's the rat roaches. I can't stand them. I tried to get back in to get her. I really did. But I couldn't. You gotta help me. She's not gonna last much longer in there. Can't you hear her screaming? No, I'm not going back in there. I can't. Shut up. I'm not listening to you. It's not too late. Oh my God, thank you. I didn't know what to do. You're the best.
Butchie, help me! Ah! Stop it! Ow, that hurts! Ah! Stop it! Butchie, help me! Ow, that hurts! What's happening? Butchie, help me! Stop it!
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay. You're the best friend I've ever had, man. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
Come on, sit down and have a drink with me.
You're the best, man. The best. Everything's gonna be okay now, thanks to you.
keep coming from? Damn it! Hold on, son. I just want to talk to you for a minute. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you. It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can. Damn, look.
Young sir.
Where do they keep coming?
Good to see you. I'm afraid I've missed him. I believe he's gone topside for us. Could be back any moment.
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doc. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
Tom wouldn't listen to me.
It's me!
Tom wouldn't listen to me. You know how he gets.
Tom! No!
kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away. Guard! Guard! Guard, he's over here!
I told you, I don't know anything!
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing. This is why you need to tell me. I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself. A regrettable incident. But will killing me bring back your friend? Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see that as well as I. Come now. Turn yourself in and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. Just because your father betrayed us doesn't mean you have to. Do you really think I'm afraid of a little snot-nosed punk like you? I've dealt with your kind many times before. I've never minded getting my hands dirty when I had to. Now. Guards, help me!
God, what have you done? You killed him! Why would you kill my father? Get away from me! I can't talk